In December 2019, Arsenal football star Mesut Ozil publicly denounced China's treatment of its Uighur minority. Friends and advisors had warned Ozil, the Arsenal midfielder, there would be consequences. But speaking out against China's alleged atrocities against its Uighur minority is only part of the controversy surrounding Ozil. I'm Ali Mustafa and this is Mesut Ozil Decoded. Mesut Ozil is arguably one of the world's most iconic footballers. In fact, he is considered one of the greatest midfielders of his generation. A World Cup winner, Ozil has represented his home country of Germany at the World Cup and plays for English Premier League side Arsenal. But recently, the footballer's fortunes have been on the decline. In May 2018, Ozil was heavily criticized in the German press for meeting Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. But it was in the aftermath of the 2018 World Cup that would prove to be the final straw. Ozil quit the German national team, accusing the German Football Association of racism and treating him as a German when they won and an immigrant when they lost. Ozil said he could not accept his loyalty being challenged for a bad World Cup on behalf of an entire squad. Thousands took to Twitter to support Ozil and lay scorn at the abuse Muslim and African players are subjected to in Europe. It would reach a boiling point soon after Ozil publicly denounced alleged Chinese abuse in suspected Uighur concentration camps. Days after his China tweet in December 2019, the Premier League's two broadcast partners in China, CCTV and PP Sports, refused to air an Arsenal match. When they did show Arsenal again, Ozil's name was omitted. China says Ozil has been deceived by fake news, and the reality for Uyghurs in Xinjiang is different. China started using the term Uighur in the 1930s. Before that, the people of Xinjiang were often referred to as Turki or Muslim. The sense of deprivation eventually led to the birth of the violent East Turkestan independence movement, now known as Tayyip or Turkestan Islamic Movement. China considers supporters of the movement as terrorists or sympathizers. While some groups like Tayyip are indeed listed as terrorist organizations, China labels others, such as the World Uighur Congress, a peaceful organization according to the US and Germany, as a terrorist group as well. To ensure that Xinjiang region does not fall into the hands of separatists, Beijing has opened what it calls re-education centers to rehabilitate Uighur minds to the core principles of the Chinese state. But human rights organizations and governments say about 1 million Muslim Uyghurs have been held without trial at these facilities. Mesut Ozil says he was punished by the Premier League and his club Arsenal by speaking out against the conditions Uyghurs now face in Xinjiang. Ozil accuses Arsenal of double standards. A few months after Ozil's tweet, players representing the Premier League's 20 clubs, including Arsenal, informed the league that they would begin purposeful displays of support for the Black Lives Matter movement during games. And after the recent unrest in Nigeria, Arsenal's captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang tweeted in support of protests against police violence in Nigeria. And get this, Arsenal issued its own statement. To our Nigerian fans, it began, "We see you, we hear you, we feel you." Ozil's mistake then appears to be less that he has made a political statement and more that he made a statement against China. So when a World Cup winning footballer playing in one of the world's most watched leagues shows support for fellow Muslims, China views him as a terrorist sympathizer and Arsenal looks at him as a financial liability because of his views on China. Tell me what you think and leave your comments on TRT World's YouTube channel. I'm on Twitter at Ali_Mustafa.